Good evening, friends, followers, channel members. How are you all doing? I hope you're all doing so well. I know it's been a while since we've been here, and those of you on our Discord server will know why, which I'm not going to go into too much tonight. Most of you are already aware of that, and well, tonight we're here because I've been missing you all. I've been missing flying, and you guys are just an awesome community, and I thought, you know what, we've got another storm. It's they're coming thick and fast. And I was just looking, the last stream that we did was Storm Kieran, however they were pronouncing it back then. So that's how long ago it was. Just shy of a couple of weeks, I think. And I think that's when we went to Nantes, was it? With a go-around. Did we do 2 go-arounds? Might have just been the one. Either way, it was a very exciting stream. Tonight probably shouldn't be as bad as that. But we are headed to Amsterdam, where Storm Debi has now moved over the English Channel and into the North Sea, and the winds are getting up there. So they've been battering us here in Yorkshire and Manchester all day, but it's now moved out, so it's Amsterdam's turn. You're going to absolutely, for those of you that have already had a look at the operational flight plan for today's flight, look at the tailwind for today. In fact, let me just let me get it up, because this is brilliant. Have you ever seen one like that? Is ridiculous. So our flight today has a tailwind, an average trip wind with a tailwind of 98 knots. I mean, the flight is only going to be 50 minutes long because of that wind, which is absolutely incredible. So yeah, not long in the air at all. Lots of time on the ground, lots of time chatting. That's the main thing, being back here. So a massive shout out to all of you, and can I also say as well, a huge thank you to everyone who has been in touch and sent private messages, DMs and things, given the situation with our first officer, who we've all heard before. Whenever anyone knocks at the door, he is my doorbell as well as my first officer. He's sadly not very well, although today, to look at him, you wouldn't know that. But he's unfortunately not going to be with us for too much longer, but he is now currently living his probably the best days of his long life, bless him. 12 years old. He's recently now just discovered just how much steak he's allowed to have. He's having all his meat and gravy. He's had chicken cooked for him. Honestly, he's eating better than the rest of the family, but why not? Enjoy it while we can. So guys, thank you so much for all of your kind comments, and a big welcome back to the amazing channel members as well. Thank you guys for being here. So good evening to you all. Thank you so much, Barry, Jordan, DC, Legendary John, also here, 02411, Ace, good evening to you as well. Indeed, the right reasons. Dr. Magic, good evening, mate. Baldwell's here as well. Sean, good to see you. Rick Gordon, Eastbirds, hello, mate. And wow, what a way to return. Barry Barson has gifted, oh my goodness, 10 Easyjet Sim Pilot channel memberships. What an amazing start to our little return stream here. Thank you so much, Barry. That is incredibly generous of you, and just really kind. Really appreciate that. So thank you so much, kicking us off tonight with that, and a big shout out as well to everyone else who's joining as well. Dennis, J Hogs here. Yeah, missed my uncle. Yeah, all right. Good evening to Carl Christenstein. Good evening as well. Dr. Magic also celebrating 30 months of channel membership. That is incredible. Thank you for your support, Dr. Magic, over the last 30 months. Klaus is here as well. Hey, Liana, great to have you on board as well. Lazarus as well, and Pilot Jacob, and a big shout out as well to everybody as well. If I've missed you, sorry about that if I have. So let's go through our operational flight plan. We're set to push back at about 8 o'clock local time, which is just over 30 minutes, which might be doable. So let's have a look then. So we've got a payload of about 15.5 tons. We're underloaded by about 1.5 tons. Takeoff weight is under max landing weight, so that's worth noting. Mind you, we might add some fuel in as well, actually, given the weather this evening. The alternate tonight is Eindhoven, a cost index of 4, car flight level of 31,000 feet, and as we've already mentioned, that insane trip wind of 98. Stefan says, yeah, we're going to break the sound barrier tonight. Well, there's quite recently there was, I don't think it broke the world record, but the flights heading over from America over to Europe were just getting blisteringly fast times. With the jet streams that they've had recently, haven't they? So all those airlines enjoying lots of great fuel burn figures flying east. Not so much so when they had to go when they had to go back to America. So our planned block fuel, is 4444. Our CNR is just under 2 tons, so yeah, don't need a lot of fuel as well for this flight, do we? What's the taxi fuel we've got on there? Oh, 230, so a little bit more. It's always a little bit more at Amsterdam. Although we're planning on landing runway 27 at Amsterdam today, which is great because if we get to roll to the end of that, then where we park up is actually pretty close. So we don't get the massive taxi today, which is nice. So let's have a look then. So that's the flight plan. Yeah, that's fine. Now then, this is the interesting bit. So the actual weather in terms of ceiling visibility and all of that stuff, is absolutely fine. Now we've got a crosswind of about 10 knots coming into Amsterdam, a headwind of about 18. It is gusting a little bit as well tonight, but everything there looks really nice. In fact, Rotterdam hasn't even got any crosswind at all. All that wind is straight down the runway. Looking at that, so that's something else just to keep in mind. But Amsterdam's going to be easy to get into tonight, I think. And since the Flying Tampa's release, it always seems to have good air traffic control knocking about. So let's have a look at the forecast for Schiphol this evening. What is the date? It is the 13th. So yeah, there it is. Basically 25024. Gusting 35, but visibility and clouds are fine. Looks like tomorrow might get a little bit thundery, or there's a chance of it getting thundery as well if anyone's flying to Amsterdam tomorrow. Eindhoven looks fine as well. Rotterdam, yeah, that's for all fine. And then if things really go wrong, then we've got a couple of airports a little bit further out. We've got Brussels, and we've got is that Lille, I think, off the top of my head. There we go. Tyler John, there is a real flight from Bristol to Amsterdam just on final. There is indeed, Tyler John. And what is the call sign of that flight? Well, you'll find it's going to be the call sign of our flight this evening. So I've just realised in saying that the overhead banner isn't working, is it? So let me just populate that for you. So our call sign tonight is Easy 38 Foxtrot Zulu. And that should now be up there and working for you. Right, so there's the flight route. There's the winds, coupled by the storm, which is circling around here at the moment. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So fuel, what extra fuel we're going to take? Probably don't need to take that much because the winds aren't ridiculous. The weather is not like it's not howling with low visibility and rain. It's just a bit blustery, but we'll be able to get down no problem. So I think if we take 5 tons, we should have plenty, especially given the the help that the wind is going to give us on our way over there. So we're going to go with 5 tons. That's what we'll load. Quick look at the operation, the charts then. So Bristol stand 7, and it's going to be a full-length departure via Alpha. Model Lima, good evening. And then it's a very short taxi, so a little bit of a threat there. Departure itself. Now I've never done this one before. So I'm not familiar with this departure. I can't ever recall doing it. I don't know if it's new, based on a new AirAx cycle. Oh, this is the 17th of March 23, so it must not be new. I've never done this departure, the Hawthorne 1 X-ray departure, which is straight out, and then from the ILS DME, it is 5.2 miles that turn. From India Bravo Tango Sierra, so just noting that down because that's going to be useful for us if we need it. So that's fine. Initial climb is going to be 6,000 feet. The no turns below 1130, that's fine. MSA 3000, 2200, that's fine. Do not climb above 6,000 feet until instructed by ATC. I'm not sure if they're online, but we can obviously respect that ourselves. Okay, Cliff Trevor, good evening, mate. Okay, so I think that's everything we need there. What's transition altitude? 6,000 feet. That's fine. Scribble that down as well. Right. Shall we go and get into our aircraft then? So, look at this. I have missed this. I have missed this kind of view. How awesome does that look? Yeah, it is of course nighttime here in Bristol. We're on the VATSIM network, where I'm hopeful there's going to be a little bit of traffic knocking about an ATC, but yeah, looking beautiful. Our flight this evening, beautiful. I think it's Pilot Plus Bristol Airport that we've got over there in the background. So we'll get our aircraft sorted and get going. All right, let's get on board. WG, we may fly over your house. Oh, give us a wave if that is the case then. Right, so our usual stuff as we just check and we'll come on board now. See if I can remember what to do. I say it's been a while. So, nav logo lights, they are on. Engine start switches and mode selector, spoilers, flaps, parking brake, yeah, that's all fine, well and good. Acupressures in the green, excellent. Alright, so what we need first of all then is let's tell the ground crew what we're doing with regards to our fuel, and then we will grab the METAR as well. Ways can you use now today, Eric, on VATSIM? Yes, you can. It just means that some of the waypoints things might not be in your simulator. The other thing is if you get to an airport and they tell you to fly a specific standard instrument departure or standard arrival route and you've not got it, you might just have to ask for vectors. Right, let's have a look what's happening here. I'm going to double check. Yeah, there's no VATSIM ATIS, that's fine. So, grab the weather down here. We've got 250 at 18 knots. We've got light rain there in the METAR as well, so we'll take that into account when doing our takeoff performance figures. We've got broken 1.5, overcast 2.3. What temperature is it? It's 11 degrees, so you know, sort of starting to get into anti-ice territory for departure as well, isn't it? QNH is 1001. Okay, quick check what's happening in Amsterdam as well. We've got air traffic control alarm there, so that's going to be good. Yeah, gusting 32. Oh, right, well, that's going to be in there. That's going to be exciting when we get there then. Alright, so now we have all that. Let's just check. We've got QNH set 1001, 10001, that's fine. Just check on the overhead. Actually, yeah, the pumps off, packs off, they're fine. So QNH is set. Audio control panel, VHF 2 set, VHF is being monitored. Switching panel, that's fine. Okay, FCU constraints on 1001, and our initial climb was 6,000 feet, wasn't it? Good. Let's start boarding passengers as well and get them sorted, and then we'll have a look at checking that everything is right. So IRS, we've got 3.5 greens. Aircraft status, CFM engines, valid air cycle, lovely. Let's do our init request. Clever weather's broken everywhere, it seems. Do accurate. Is it? I mean, I've not delved too far into the stream just yet, but I've not got anything looking untoward here, Cleaver. Okie dokies, let's go through this and set it all up. So, flight number is easy. What did I say it was? 38 Fox Zulu. Not the easiest one to roll off the tongue. cost index of 4, temperature plus 12, and tropo 34344. Download the winds. And we can do the IRS init request as well. Check what that's aligned to. So we are stand 7, so they should match up. Where are we? Stand 7, 51, 23, 2. Yeah. And 2, 42, 5. 42, 5. Yeah. That's fine. Pedro, thanks so much, mate, and thank you for being here tonight as well. Leonard Kenkai says, hello, my class is watching. Are you on a break, or is this what the what the teachers just put on for you guys to do instead of actually doing any real work? But anyway, welcome to everyone in the class. Right, let's crack on setting up. So, init A, cruise flight level is 31,000 feet with the temperature of minus 45. Let's get the flight plan in then. So departing off runway 27 on that Hawthorne 1 X-ray departure. I don't ever remember seeing that. But there we go. And the arrival onto ILS 27. Redfall 1 Alpha. What VIA does this give us? I think it's via Sugal. It is via Sugal. Everything comes in via Sugal when we're coming in from the UK, usually. Right, that is a distance of 336. I've got 330 there, so quick gross error check. Make sure that looks how it should. So that's the departure, straight out. Eastbound, there's Sugal. And then we're down. That's it. Fly over the airport and fly the full circle in. That is, of course, what would happen for the full procedure, but if ATC are there, they hopefully will pick us off and give us a couple of shortcuts. Right, I think passengers are just starting to arrive. I can hear them coming. Clearly one of them has brought a guitar with them. Steve, any news yet on the delivery of the Mini FCU? They were looking to ship at the end of November, Steve, like 25, 26, something like that. So don't worry, it is still on schedule. Last I heard, so it's all is good. Right, so RadNav page. There's only one nav around here, and that's the BRI NDB. So get that in. There it is. Just whilst I'm doing nav aids, we'll just turn that on. There we go. So India Bravo Tango Sierra, that's identified. 5.2 miles to the right hand turn following the departure. On to the init B page. Right, have we got a load sheet? We do. Preliminary load sheet. So 0 fuel 50. Closer. 59.5. I'm going to go with 59.6 then. Just accept that. And a 0 fuel weight CFG is 32.1. Fuel for the alternate, according to our operational flight plan, is if we call that a ton. It's been a bit over the conservative, but yeah, we'll call that a ton. Right, so fuel planning, we'll let it work that out. We've told the ground we want to take 5 tons. Oh shoot, no I haven't. I should have told the ground we want to take 5 tons. I forgot. This is what happens when you don't stream regularly. Can I call them back and tell them to come again? Yeah, that's not enough. Okay, I'm gonna have to wait until GSX So FSX has finished loading my aircraft up, and then I'm just going to have to load the aircraft and get 5 tons of fuel in there. We'll cheat and do it that way. Forgot about that. Elliot Woodford, good evening, sir. It does feel like an age. It does indeed. Clearly, because I'm forgetting things. Right, so block fuel there, 4.3. Yeah, we're going to be taking 5. So we'll get the refuelers back in a bit. Shouldn't delay us. Takeoff rate 64.4. And CFG for departure is 31. Bang on. Okay, so that's sorted onto the secondary flight plan. Copy the active flight plan. And have a look at what the engine out procedure is for Bristol. I think it's straight out and then a left turn back to the Bristol NDB. Have a look. That wasn't a bad guess, was it? Non-standard, 2,500 feet left turn Bristol NDB. It is non-standard though, not standard like I thought. So let's get that in the box. So we want to, I'll tell you what we'll do then. Basically, all I'm going to do is pop the Bristol NDB into the box, where we will then enter the hold, and that's going to be 090 left turns. And then back to Bristol. And we'll come back in on ILS 27. No start. Have we got a Bristol veer? Yeah, we do. Let's check that out. Yeah, there we go. I'll tell you what I haven't done. Should probably do the performance page as well, shouldn't we? Tell you, that's what happens when you've not been around for a while. So let's have a look at our speeds. So we've still got passengers boarding. That's fine. Elliot, in tech news, you finally upgrading from a 1660 to a 4070. The 1660 is a workhorse. Oh, well, I had the 1660, not the 1660 Ti originally, Elliot. So yes, I know exactly what you mean, but oh, your sim is going to look better than mine. I'm only on the 3060 now, so yeah, it's going to look stunning. Right, so we've got wet figures, flaps 1. I'm going to put anti-eyes on for departure, just because that temperature was starting to drop. The cloud base was 1500 and thrust reduction acceleration is 1600, so I am going to put anti-eyes on. Takeoff weight is 644 and our CFG was 31. We're going to go full length. I don't think we're going to get out of here on 1,300 meters. Oh, single live weather. Let's try that again. Right, there we go. That's low V1 speed, isn't it? So 115, 140, 140. Thrust reduction acceleration values is, yeah, it's 1603, and we've got the 1601 is close enough for both thrust reduction acceleration and engine out acceleration. Flaps 1, and the flex is Toga Tuesdays, except isn't today Monday? Right, okay, well, no flex, so we are togaring. That's interesting. Well, in that case, if we went flaps 2, would that give us the ability to flex it? Nope. Flaps 3. Okay, force toga. Yes, and flaps 1 then. This should give us just what we've had. Yeah, alright. Well, there it is then. It's a toga takeoff. We don't do those very often. Do we use real flight routes? Yes, we do. This flight in real life landed probably, as long as it didn't get blown around, landed probably about 10 minutes ago, I think. Right, let's get rid of that. And I'm just going to see if everybody is here and on board, present and accounted for. Yes, they are, because I'm now just going to ask my refuelers to give me just a bit more fuel, please. They're not going to give me more fuel. They've loaded exactly what was on the flight plan. I didn't want that. Okay, how can we do this? Can we just reset? I don't want to have to reset everything. Oh, do you know what? Let's go with it. Let's go with it. We've got less fuel than we planned because, oh, well, I messed up. I gave the refuels the wrong information. So with that in mind then, let's just revisit the figures. Zero fuel weight is fine. Our block fuel then is going to be 4.4, which actually drops our takeoff weight down to 63.8. See if that does anything. Oh, he's still telling us to go toga. Toga required. Okay. Well, fine. Fine. If we could have gone out at 64.4 and now we've dropped it to 63.8, then we're going to be okay. Well, all passengers, I think, are now on. All we have left to do then is just brief, isn't it? So, final load sheets just come through as well, so that's brilliant. Have we got any air traffic control online? No, we do not. That's fine, so we're still on our own. No worries. Okay then, guys, let's talk about the weather. So we have got winds 250-18, so it's going to be a strong wind from the left as we depart, making engine number 1 critical in the event of a fire. Runway conditions, we've got light rain in the forecast, but I can't actually see anything outside at the moment, so should be all right. Weather en route is fine. We've got some I've got a nice tailwind blowing us to Amsterdam this evening, so that's good. And the arrival into Amsterdam should be fine as well. We've got good visibility. It's just a little bit blustery as we get down there with a bit of a crosswind, but again, nothing too much for us. Aircraft is fine. Only thing in the tech log is the weather radar not working as per normal. No NOTAMs for our departure. The only NOTAM I did see that the ILS for runway 09 is on surface, but I think at the moment. Threats to be aware of here in Bristol. We've mentioned the wind. It's also built on top of a hill, so you know, just be ready to react to any sort of gusts that hit the aircraft on takeoff roll. With the departure itself, that's pretty straightforward. The taxi is a short taxi, so that is a threat. The pilot hasn't thrown for nearly 2 weeks. That is a threat. Yeah, the departure itself, nothing with regards to terrain. Yeah, everything's fine. Okay, so let's do a full-on departure brief then. So this is pretty straightforward here at Bristol. So we're stand 7, push back on Echo, and then we'll be making a very short taxi down to Alpha for full departure, runway 27. On runway track, once we are 5.2 miles out SDME, it's a right hand turn, climbing up 6,000 feet. We can leave it into managed speed, etc. and put nav mode on because there's no speed restrictions, nothing like that, so it's pretty straightforward. And the initial climb 6,000 feet. MSFS 3,000 for the first sector, and then we're north of the field 2,200, but we should be high enough and away for that. I think that is pretty much it. It's all straightforward. The engine out procedure is non-standard here. Once we get to 2,500 feet, that's when we will make the turn left back towards the Bristol NDB, get ourselves safe in the hole at 3,000 feet, and we can accelerate up to green dot, and we'll come back in for an ILS approach from runway 27. Okay, our final load sheet I think has just come through as well, so let's check that out, and we can then get out of here, I think. See what we've got. Hello?
Hi, Captain. Everyone's on board. No problem.
Okay, so takeoff weight 63.8. Yeah, that's fine. What's the C of G then? 30.9. That is fine as well. So takeoff performance figures are all valid. That's what we wanted. I thought we got an aircraft coming in. Then it's not. It must just be lights. All right, let's get the APU started, and then we'll greet the passengers as well. Let them know that we should push it back in a few minutes. Our scheduled pushback time is in 7 minutes, so it looks like we might actually be on time for a change, which would be quite nice. So I'll just wait for that to kick in. Angus McTavish, celebrating 2 years of channel membership. Angus, thank you so much. That is really kind of you to support us for that long. Don't forget to top up the petrol. I can't. The refuelers have disappeared, and I can't be bothered to get them back. So we're just going to go with plug fuel. It'll be fine. Anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this Easyjet flight from Bristol to Amsterdam. Got a short flight for you today, given the very strong tailwind that we are expecting. We'll be cruising at 31,000 feet, and we should be getting pushed back very shortly, so there's no departure delay expected. Short taxi then to the runway with some good weather for our departure, so we shouldn't have any en route delays. In fact, we ought to get you there ahead of schedule. So if you can get yourself sat in your seat, seatbelt signs will be coming on shortly, and the captain will start preparing the aircraft for departure, and we'll have you on our way as soon as we can. Thank you. And done. Right, APU is up and running.
I hope you enjoy your drink.
Seatbelt signs come on, external power, yeah, that can go. Let's get the ground crew into position then. Just whilst we're doing that, flick over to Unicom in a second. Let's do the cockpit preparation checklist then. So aircraft acceptance has been completed. Fuel quantity is 4440 kilograms. God, that's loud. Seatbelt signs are on. Adair's got 3 knot green. QNH is 1001. Set and cross-checked 600 feet. DJ, do you use real world weather in Microsoft? Yes. No mod. Ah, I think it's raining.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Yep, it is. It's raining. That's why we went for wet figures. Bristol, traffic easy, 38 Foxtrot Zulu, stand 7, pushing back facing south on Echo. Okay, before start checklist, parking brake is on, takeoff data is confirmed. Windows are closed, EFB is on flight mode, doors are closed and armed. Beacon light is on. Mr. Dog, good evening, sir. Martin says he's looking outside out of town near to Schiphol and it is very windy. I know, that's what we're going to be flying into very shortly.
Release parking brakes, please.
Arm doors and cross check.
Okay, parking brakes released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Right, nose wheel steering is disconnected. Timer started. Engine mode selected to ignition, starting engine 1. Always concerns me when they push us back in that direction. Which way are we going? Oh, we do have to go in that direction. Excellent. Just please don't leave me facing the fence. No, they're not doing. Looks like we've got a good GSX profile installed.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now ask for your attention while we take you through the safety procedures on this aircraft. A safety card is in your seat pocket showing the exit routes, oxygen masks, life jackets and brace position that you must adopt if you hear brace, brace. There are 2 emergency exits at the rear, 4 in the middle, and 2 at the front of the cabin.
Where's this guy pushing me?
Floor lighting will guide you to an exit. Please be aware that your nearest exit may be behind you. In an emergency, leave all cabin baggage on board. Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted, and released as shown. It must be fastened when the seatbelt signs are on, and we recommend...
Well, why is why are all the passengers screaming?
If the air supply fails, masks will drop from above you. Pull a mask towards you to start the oxygen. Put the mask over your nose and mouth.
Why are they screaming?
Hold in place with the strap. Pull on each side to adjust. Put on your own mask before helping others. If we land on water, take the life jacket from under your seat. Put it over your head.
Oh, for some reason they think we're pushing back too quickly.
Click together and pull the strap to adjust. Do not inflate it inside the aircraft. When outside, inflate by pulling the toggle. If it fails to inflate or needs topping up,
Are they literally pushing us back all the way onto Zulu?
I
think they are, you know.
Your tray table must now be stowed, armrest down, window blinds open, and seatbelt fastened. We wish you a pleasant flight.
Well, engine 1 stable, starting engine 2. I think GSX needs to hold our position here. I'm not quite sure what it's doing. Stop here and complete pushback.
Please set parking brakes.
Absolutely. Parking brakes set.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Well, I've got no idea. There was nothing wrong with that taxi speed. Everything was more than fine there. How very strange. I'm sure my cabin crew will have it under control.
Unlocking gear.
Eastwards, this just sounds like the average Easyjet flight to Ibiza. Mark, are they pushing us to Amsterdam? They might as well have been. Right, engine 2, that's okay. Christian Starmer, good evening.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Okay.
Bristol
So
traffic of 845, taxi 27 and full short to Alpha X-ray.
let's do the flaps. Not the flaps, the trim.
Bristol traffic, Kill 752 Alpha Lima, taxiing to runway 27 via Zulu, holding short,
Hello?
Bravo X-ray.
Hi, Captain. Everyone's seated and secured for takeoff.
Strapped into their seats, yes?
Just let me know when you're ready to go, and I'll get the crew seated.
Short taxi, so you can be seated now, please.
No problem.
Okay, so after start checklist, anti-ice is on, ecam status, just check the pack 2, yeah, ecam status is checked, pitch trim is 30.9, and rudder trim is neutral. And Bristol traffic easy, 3A Foxtrot Zulu, taxi now on Zulu, holding point Alpha, runway 27 departure.
Ladies and gentlemen, because this is a nighttime flight, for safety purposes, I have dimmed the cabin lights for takeoff. This is a completely normal procedure, and they will be turned back on once we've completed our departure. Thank you.
I think we can sack the pushback crew. Okay, brake check, that's fine, so... Quick check on the pads, no change to our performance, no LMCs, it's all fine. It's going to be a toga takeoff, which we're not used to doing, but we're going to do that tonight. Engine out procedures non-standard, 2,500 feet, left turn back to the Bristol NDB. The departure is straight out and then 5.2 miles from the ILS-DME. Then it's so I'm just checking, we've got a bit of a taxi problem here, and we don't seem to be moving very fast. What's occurring here? Not quite sure. Quite sure what's going on here. Well, that's better. I thought for a minute the chocks might still be there, but no, that's all fine. We're all good. Yeah, so that's the engine out procedure. Departure, as I say, straight out. 5.2 miles. That's where we begin the right turn. And noise abatement 2 for departure, and the stop climb 6,000. Cat 1 holding point. Okay, taxi checklist. So flight controls, we haven't even had a chance to check those yet with the daft push. So full left, full right, neutral, full up, full down, neutral, rudder, full right, rudder, full left, and neutral. Okay, taxi checklist. Flight controls have been checked. Flap setting is config 1, FMA, climb nav blue, 1 FD2, 6,000 blue. Radar predictive wind shear is on. Ecam memo, got takeoff no blue. EFB is stowed and disconnected. Bristol traffic easy, 3A Foxtrot Zulu lining up for departure runway 27, Horfa 1 X-ray. Approach path is clear. This aircraft feels a heck of a lot more sluggish than I remember.
Bristol traffic was 495, holding short to Alpha X-ray.
Up the hill. Okay, lineup checklist. Cabin is secured. Takeoff runway full length, runway 27. TCAS TRA packs 1 and 2 are off. Let's go. Takeoff. %, M1 set, engine 1 critical. Engine stable, set takeoff thrust, Mantoga SRS. Runway auto thrust blue.
Bristol traffic Osprey 495, landing up to 7.
100 knots. V1. Rotate. I love the drop at the end of that runway. Positive climb, gear up. Thrust climb, climb. Speed, flap 0, spoilers disarmed. Right, autopilot 1 engaged.
And Bristol traffic, Easyjet 2925, pushing back from ramp 24.
Camera crew, you're released.
Bristol traffic Osprey 495, departing to 7.
Okay, no ATC, so we will clear ourselves up. Open climb 200 blue, standard pressure. So cancel the master caution, that side stick fault hasn't
Bristol
disappeared.
traffic, Golf 752 Alpha Lima, lining up runway 27.
Couldn't recall if I put the other packs on them.
Easyjet 2925, pushing back from ramp 24, facing east on Zulu. Bristol traffic.
Loving those clouds. I think we just broke through that. Probably get rid of anti-ice then in a second.
Fastened while the seatbelt sign is on. We recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated. Toilets are located at each end of the cabin. Remember that smoking is not permitted at any time. This includes e-cigarettes. In just a few moments, we'll commence our in-flight service, offering you the chance to purchase from our selection of fresh food available today. All details can be found.
Not much of the ground that we can see with the clouds tonight.
Drinks and snacks on the belt. We accept payment in pounds, euros, most major currencies, and debit or credit cards.
Oh, a little gap in the cloud there, just allowing us to see the Bristol runway.
Just ask us as we join you in the cabin shortly.
Okay, so spoilers, I'll turn that up a bit. There we go. Spoilers, flaps, gear, lights can come off. So, 10,000 feet. Airports can come onto the EFIS and in the box. We can clear out the RadNav page. Second flight plan, copy the active. And we will set the cost index to 0.
Bristol traffic, Easyjet 2925, going to be taxiing via Zulu Alpha to runway 27. Bristol traffic.
Bristol traffic, Golf 752 Alpha Lima, departing on runway 27. Bristol traffic.
Okay, all looks nice and safe. Seatbelt signs come off, as can anti-ice. Yes, Leanna, you've been gambling for a while, not always successfully, I might add. Good things come to those who wait. Hey, Lemon Wolf. Right, so flight level 310 is not going to be a problem for us today. We're not that heavy. So, whoops. Let's go 310 blue. Now, London Control South is
Bristol traffic,
online, so they might give us a ping in a little bit. Fact, might be worth tuning into them. What frequency are they on? 12943. So I'm not quite sure where they cover. I think they're a little bit further over London, aren't they? So we shall probably hear them in a little bit.
E93 ticket on the climb now, please. Unrestricted to flight level 100.
Flight level 100, unrestricted. Yeah.
KLM 57 Alpha, turn right heading 245. Establish localizer 27 right and descend with the glide.
Right heading 245, cleared ILS 27 right in on the glide.
Sounds like traffic going into Heathrow then, that doesn't it? Leanna, I've seen the pictures of your EFIS and FCU. Looks great. They presumably don't get data from the Phoenix, is that right? Are you flying it with the A320X and any other aircraft that uses their systems like the 330 from Headwind
Control, good day,
and Horizon Mod?
Flight level 150.
Radar 8 Zulu Tango, hello, thanks for resuming navigation to Midhurst, Mike India Alpha.
Say again for Radar 8 Zulu Tango.
Resume own navigation to Midhurst, that's Mike India Alpha.
Go direct to Midhurst.
Resume navigation direct Mike India Delta, Radar 8 Zulu Tango.
Easy 932, climb flight level 140. Easy 932, climb flight level 140.
140, Easy 932.
57 Alpha to the tower 1.
Leanna, oh they do!
Sorry,
a little bit of unofficial Phoenix Classic. There's always a way. Doesn't matter what you do, there's
236 Papa Juliet, continue
always a way around anything, isn't there?
Unicom 236 Papa Juliet, good evening.
Nothing will ever be fully bulletproof.
London, good evening, Stuart 86, Chef Charlie, level 120, define level 9 of your inbound London.
Good day, 60 Charlie, thanks, landing 27 right, turn left heading 240 degrees, descend altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1001.
Well, I would say we are nicely on time.
4,000 feet, QNH
We should have pushed back 16 minutes ago, we pushed back 18 minutes ago,
left heading 24027 right.
We're early.
932, climb flight level 160.
150 on for SP, Easy 932.
Ryder 8 Zulu Tango, descend flight level 110.
Down to 110, 8 Zulu Tango.
Eastbirds, do you have shares in that Honda Digit?
286 is with you at 4,000 VFR from Jersey to Southampton. Do you want to know about me?
I normally would, so I'd be happy to give you a service, but on this occasion I'm going to be closing up in about 3 minutes, so you can continue with Unicom.
Continue with the Unicom, no problem.
Shame he's going in 3 minutes. Christian, good evening, mate. Love the emoji.
You can't help but notice that you're not climbing.
That's a call you don't want to hear.
Yeah, 932.
Thank you.
Chris Hogg, good evening, Chris. So glad to see you tonight. Welcome. Yep, the tailwind, we spoke about it right at the start of the stream. Tonight's trip wind overall was going to be about 97 knots. And, well, there it is. Pushing us away.
Pivot 860, Charlie, turn right heading 250 degrees. That was carrier wave only.
We are about to start one of our in-flight pursuits. Please flight watch. Please flight channel 8.
Pivot 860, Charlie, we'll readability 0. Try again, please.
That tailwind's getting stronger, isn't it, the higher we get?
Speedbird 86, Sierra Truck.
Thank you.
How fast we're going.
Pivot 860, Charlie, descend altitude 3,500 feet. You cleared the ILS 27 right.
Expected to be there in about 40 minutes time. That's incredible, isn't it? Just look at that.
Pivot 860, Charlie, descend altitude 3,500 feet. Cleared ILS approach 27 right.
Roger, then 3,500 feet on present heading cleared approach 27 right.
PG39 Hotel Whiskey. Ryder 8 Zulu Tango, you've got traffic off your 10 o'clock, 8 miles, crossing left to right, should pass behind. I'm not talking to him, I'm afraid. He's at the same level and climbing.
Roger, we can expedite descent on Ryder 8 Zulu Tango.
It's not really going to help you. You should pass in front. I'm just letting you know that he's there.
Roger.
Ooh, Aviates, you're doing a you're 2 hours
You're
into a
not following
17-hour
your route. Where are you
flight.
flying to now?
That is some effort.
Good evening, London Control, Mike Yankee Bravo Lima Sierra, descending flight level 90.
Mike Yankee Bravo Lima Sierra, hello, thank you. You cleared the...
Look at that, the headwind's still getting stronger. 128.
Clear for the Alta 1 Juliet, transition deck to Mike Lima Sierra.
Easy 932.
Easy 932, sorry.
Yeah, you weren't showing us following your flight plan. Where are you flying to now?
Easy 932, we're going to Exmore.
Okay, that's not what you filed. Who told you could do that?
I'm just going to sit back and listen.
It's in the arrival.
Get the popcorn out.
Which arrival have you planned?
VATSIM 1 Alpha.
Okay, that's not the way that works. You don't fly an arrival unless it's assigned by ATC here. You haven't filed an arrival, so you don't have an arrival. Do you know what? I don't care. Just resume my navigation, continue with Unicom. Ryder 8 Zulu Tango, descend flight level 90.
Descending flight level 90.
God, I've missed this.
Pivot 860 Charlie, descend altitude 3,000 feet. And further with the glide path.
Spirit 86 Sierra Charlie.
Sorry, just to confirm, it's 3,000 feet and then further with the glide path.
Roger, done 3,000 further with the glide.
Pivot 860 Charlie, thank you. You can contact the tower now on 118.505.
118.505, right?
Mike Lima Sierra, descend altitude 6,000 feet to be level by RATSA, the Beacon Hill QNH 1002.
6,000 by RATSA, Mike Lima Sierra, QNH 1002.
Yeah, definitely a phone number to call.
Papa Bravo for Market Farnborough Airport, request IFAC clearance is 5, please.
Who wants swap with West? Sierra Papa Bravo Alpha Micro closing up shortly, continue with Unicom.
Redman Tech, you see, the thing with that though
Ryanair 8 Zulu Tango, nothing
is
further, continue with Unicom.
he's also heading out of his airspace, out of his jurisdiction.
Mike Lima Sierra, continue with Unicom now, 122.8.
122.8.
And the pilots
all
have
stations,
to meet.
London broadcast, this London frequency is now closed. There is nothing further. Continue with Unicom 122.8 London out.
Yeah, pilots have got to meet ATC halfway. So, knowing the various rules of of IFR flying. If it's VFR flying, then absolutely it could be a bit more helpful, but then if you're VFR flying, you're pretty much free to do what you want within certain parameters, of course. But with IFR flying, you don't just sort of make up the route as you go along, so to speak. It's kind of like Rule 101. Cleaver, you will have the confidence to go into VATSIM. The reason why I had a full confidence for you, Cleaver, to go into VATSIM is just because you've watched streams on here hundreds of times. You know how it works, what you can do, what you can't do, etc. And I would highly recommend starting with IFR flying, which some people might think, well, surely VFR is easier, but it really isn't. IFR, you can't really get IFR flying wrong, because it's basically do the flight plan that you've got and follow the instructions air traffic control give you. Don't deviate from that and you'll be fine. Right, we're about to hit our cruising altitude. Nearly at London. Forever an epic moment on the channel. Mac Alt Star. And Alt Cruise. And we'll whip the cost index back to 4 with a tailwind of 152 knots now. 152 knots. That's just so fast. We've got Stansted down there, fast approaching. Leanna, well, you can get it wrong if you don't file the flight plan correctly like that. No, well, that's true. Alt Aviator, that's it. Just read back what air traffic control tell you, and you're good. You're fine. Jobs are good. Right, what fuel we got there? 286. What fuel we're planning to land with? Our CNR fuel was 1.9, so we've taken blog fuel, so this is going to be interesting. Estimated to land at Amsterdam with 2.2 on board. Okay, that'd be all right. Oh, Cleaver should be clever, as in Clever Trevor. Got you. Oh, Alt Aviator, thanks so much. We have broken through the 4,000 followers now on Twitch, which I think is just amazing. So, thank you everyone that's helped there. So we don't have too much time to brief with regards to Amsterdam, but it is going to be pretty simple. So, quickly grabbing the charts and we'll set the box up. So we will fly to Sugal. We'll get down to flight level 100 at Sugal. Although with that tailwind, I might actually opt, if we're not under air traffic control, if we're yeah, with the tailwind that we've got, we're going to get down flight level 70 at Sugal, I think. That's probably going to work for us better. Then from Sugal we fly to Schiphol, and then we fly that little sort of little route around here, look. So we go up to 260, 261, 262, then Tidvo for the approach. Then let's have a quick look. We'll get some weather, but the visibility we know is fine. We checked that before we departed, so it's minimums of 188, Cat 1 stuff. Runway visual range is well above 550 meters, so that is fine. Elevation is -12. Let's just get some other stuff. How long or how wide is the runway? Runway 27, where are you? 3-degree angle, that's fine. 45 meters, that is fine. It is normal ILS 3 degrees. Transition altitude 3,000 feet, MSA 1,800. Good. Okay, so all of that is a nice standard ILS approach, which is fine. So a couple of things then that I've got in the box. So I have already put the fixes page in, so we've got a 9-mile radius around threshold, so we can try and get a nice CDA as we're going with there. Radnav is tuned to at Schiphol VOR. We're 153 miles away from Schiphol's runway 27, and let's get the latest weather in there. So given that it's a short flight and we haven't got a PM to assist, I'm just going to grab the weather from Fenix tablet. So let's just quickly pop all this stuff in. I think that wind's increased ever so slightly. So the QNH is 997 hectopascals. Temperature is 13. The wind is 250 at 21. So we're going to feel that. 25021. Transition altitude, yeah, 3,000 feet. Minimum's 188, which we've just seen on the chart, and we'll go config 3. Now that means it is, well, we'll double check, it is quite a long runway on I think. In fact, let's just check we can do config 3. I'm sure we can. It's not raining, so got dry conditions. Runway, oh my god, how many runways? Runway 27. There's a ding, just get that. Landing weight is going to be, let's call it 60.6, 61.6, call it 62. Flaps 3, low brake, yes, fine. Config 3 and config 3 up there. Right, who's pinging us? London Centre 127105. Going the wrong way.
Oh, hello, climb flight level 320.
Flight level 320, November 222.
London Centre, good evening, Easy 38 Foxtrot Zulu, flight level 310, inbound Ratlow.
Ah, we have a celebrity, Easy 38 Foxtrot Zulu, London Control, good evening. Roger, maintain flight level 310, I'll call you back shortly.
Maintain flight level 310, thanks, Easy 38 Foxtrot Zulu.
Good evening, Car level 433, descending inbound chase.
I think I've opened my tray, put that away.
KLM 1433, London Control, hello, continue present heading, descend altitude 6,000 feet, Brum QNH 998, Hecto Fruit Pastels.
Present heading down to 6,000 feet, 998, Fruit Pastels, KLM 1433.
London Control, good evening, speedbird 442 kilo, 6,000 feet.
Just piles the pressure on doing things right when ATC states stuff like that.
Thank you, descend flight level 150, level Kidley.
160 by Kilo, 159
Speedbird 440 Kilo, London Control, good evening, climb now, flight level 150.
Climb now, flight level 150, speedbird 442 Kilo.
Hello, London Foxtrot, Foxtrot with you, climbing through 150 and requesting landing at Cockpit, please.
Foxtrot Hotel Golf Juliet, Foxtrot London Control, hello, Roger, that's approved, report back on chat, please.
Welcome, Foxtrot Hotel Golf Juliet, Foxtrot.
Speedbird 47 Mike Papa, climb flight level 350.
Sounds really busy now, doesn't it?
Speedbird 47 Mike Papa, London Control, hello.
Right, so let's just think about this for a moment. We are...
London Control, Speedbird 47 Mike Papa, can we take 1 minute away from the flight deck, please?
If you could reply to my messages, that would be wonderful. Speedbird 47 Mike Papa, climb flight level 350, and that's approved.
Sorry, sir, 350.
Yeah, so what I was going to say, we've been left a little bit high now.
I'll let you know when we're back.
Easy 38 Foxtrot Zulu, squawk 4445.
4445 for Easy 38 Foxtrot Zulu.
London Control, good evening. This is Ryanair 1520. Just
So we've been left a little bit high. We've got a ridiculous tailwind, so we're going to have to really think about the energy management getting down.
Ryanair Echo Mike, turn left heading 270 degrees, descend flight level 120.
Left 270 and 1.
Elliot, yes mate, of course, I'll send you one.
Level 120.
120, right, that's
That's correct, thank you.
London Control, good evening. Should like whiskey, sir. 4,800 to 6,000 on that one.
Okay, so how I'm going to fly this, once we get the descent,
Control,
we're going to go open descent, wind the speed up, get back down.
Roger 140, should like whiskey.
And then we are going to, basically, we're probably going to get some miles cut off as well, so, you know, let's
442 kilo, route direct to
get down ASAP.
Redfur.
I would imagine we'll get direct to something like AM260.
442 kilo, climb flight level 230.
So, I want, ideally, we kind of want green dot 26 before 261, flaps 1 on the base, flaps 2 with the glide.
495, speed 270 knots please, and descend flight level 230 level Redfur.
And the platform altitude is 2,000 feet, so...
Speed 270 knots, descend
it's quite low down.
230 and level by space 495.
Sorry for the delay. Descend flight level 230 level Redfur, speed 270 knots or greater.
Descend flight level 230 level by Redfur and speed 270 or greater, easy, 38 Foxtrot Zulu.
Thank you, speed 784, contact London 133.705, cheerio.
just say again the frequency.
Definitely going to be greater.
133.705.
133.705, device to go 784.
Fenix A320, my name, I resume our navigation direct to Sabre, descend flight level 160 level Sabre.
We're going to be able to get down 270 by Redfur. Not sure.
London Center Control, Easyjet 2925 with your 310.
Easy 2925,
Not
London
with that wind.
Control, hello there. Squawk 0241.
Time to kill some fairies, I'm afraid.
0241 for Easyjet 2925.
LM 1433, descend 2,000 feet, cleared RLS 15.
2,000, cleared
Where's
RLS,
he going?
433.
Ryanair 150 Alpha, monitor Unicom 128, cheerio. Unicom, Ryanair 150 Alpha, all the best. Thank you, Tomjet 903 Papa, monitor Unicom 128, bye-bye. Unicom 128, Tomjet 903 Papa, bye.
Okay, so we're TKSRA. We're now clear of conflict.
Stand by, Easy 3 Foxtrot Zulu, no further ATC I'm afraid, Unicom 128, have a nice flight.
Over to Unicom, thanks for the service, Easy 3 Foxtrot Zulu.
Ryanair 8 Echo Mike,
where the hell are you
please.
going?
You're going to be behind the profile, that's my apologies to traffic, just expedite descent now please.
Expedite descent to Ryanair 8 Echo.
Okay, we're now clear of conflict.
Walker 3858 with you at flight level 380.
Clear of conflict.
347 Mike Papa, thank you. Walker 3858, London Control, hello, squawk 7173.
7173, Walker 3858.
Osprey 495, stop descent, flight level 260.
Stop descent, flight level 260, Osprey 495.
Okay, back into managed descent.
Wait, altitude. Shuttle 180 London Control, hello, climb flight level 340. Clean flight level 143.315, clear land, wind 250 at 8.
Clear land 1433.
So as planned, we want flight level 70 by Sugo.
Apologies, if so, just it's runway heading up to 3000.
Go.
I'm sending down all cruise celebrity that was online.
Negative. Osprey 495, monitor Unicom 1228, bye-bye.
1228, thank you very much, bye-bye.
London Control, Ryanair 9er, collecting to Echo level 4000.
Ryanair 9er, London Control, hello, stand by.
So it looks like Amsterdam West approaches online. Let's get on to them. 12125.
Ryanair 9er, thank you, climb flight level 180.
Flight level 180, Ryanair 9er.
Ryanair 9er, route direct Abtom.
Direct Abtom, Ryanair.
Right in circus.
Bet that's them.
500 feet so below, runway 23, clear to takeoff over the Alpha Initiator.
Oh, no it's not.
Open Yashara, report your intentions on downwind each time.
We'll go over the Alpha Initiator.
Speedbird 429er identified, climb flight level 130.
Flying now flight level 130, Speedbird 429.
Transavia 5 Whiskey, de wind 240 at 19er, runway 24, Catalan.
Block Transavia 5 Whiskey.
Transavia 5 Whiskey, de wind 240 at 19er, runway 24,
So just having a look at how we're doing with our profile now, planning on 70 at Sugal, we're about 1100 feet above it. So let's pop it back into open descent, see if we can match that up.
Delta Uniform Charlie, descend 2,000 feet, QNH 997 via Titfo.
Speed brakes away, want to speed up a little bit.
Roger, down to 2,000 feet on QNH 997, cleared for the ILS from 27 Delta Uniform Charlie.
Eastbird's the ATC sounds like a colleague of yours in Rotterdam. It might be. You never know what people get up to in their spare time.
Transavia 7314, descend to flight level 45.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're from the flight deck. We've started our descent towards Amsterdam. Should be arriving in around 20 minutes time, so if you can get your seatbelts on and securely fastened, the cabin crew will shortly be heading round to prepare the aircraft for landing. Thank you. We'll give them another 60 seconds and get that seatbelt sign on. I do like flying over the North Sea even at night, because with the add-on from Aerosoft there's plenty of things going on.
Speedbird 429er, Model T Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
Unicom 128, Speedbird 429, copy.
Okay, seatbelt signs are on. I also find having quite a low transition altitude a bit of a threat as well for the approach checklist now.
Voortganger lukte dat niet met 055. Die werd weggeduwd door de wind.
Ja, dat is echt niet normaal. 50 knopen zo in je start.
Ik merkte het.
Lekker bezig.
My word, look at all the lights ahead of us.
South 7314, just for information, we are able for a 6-mile lineup.
Zou je dat wel aandoen met deze wind?
Give them a shout.
Ja, als ik hem nu terugdraai naar 220, moi.
Nou, we kunnen het proberen. 7314, descend to 2000 feet, QNH 999er. Reduce as convenient.
Reducing as convenient, 2000 feet en QNH 999er. Het was even 7314, zou ik een keer leuk om te zeggen.
Skipper approach, good evening, Easy 38 Foxtrot Zulu A320 with information from Foxtrot, passing flight level 120 inbound Sugal.
Hello, Easy 38 Foxtrot Zulu, fly to Sierra Papa Lima for runway 27, descend level 70.
Direct Sierra Papa Lima and descend flight level 70, Easy 38 Foxtrot Zulu.
Easy 38 Foxtrot Zulu, for the moment maintain speed 260 for separation.
And speed 260 for separation, Easy 38 Foxtrot Zulu.
Approach of 495, passing flight level 130 for 7000.
Hello, Osprey 495, continue descend level 70, expect runway 27. Information is Foxtrot.
Think we can now go into VS mode.
Descend 70, expect 27, and we'll get Foxtrot Osprey 495.
That tailwind has dropped off, so
Hello, KLM 78
We're gonna
Echo
be fine.
for
My
spacing. Turn left heading
goodness, look at all
080.
the,
Expect runway 27 and descend to flight level 130.
all the traffic beneath us.
Left 080, descend 130 and expect runway 27, KLM 78 Echo.
Introductie 5 Whisky, veilig vanaf 24.
5 Whiskey Taxi to stand Delta 3.
Delta 3, dank u wel, fijne avond.
10,000 feet coming up.
Touch and go.
Papa, India, Sierra, runway 23, clear touch and go. De wind is 240 at 21 Gust 33.
Dus dan 2 touch and go met 23. Ja, ik merk de wind, Papa de van die Sierra.
De wind 240 at 21 Gust 33.
Roger, Papa de van die Sierra.
Delta Uniform Charlie, ILS 27.
Delta Uniform Charlie, runway 27, clear to land, wind 240 at 23.
Wind cover, clear land 27, Delta Uniform Charlie.
Transavia 7314, turn left heading 340.
Dat zijn de 340, to 7314.
Civil approach, good evening, Olympic 951.
Sounds busy in Amsterdam, doesn't it?
Hello, Olympic 951, the wind 240 at 23, runway 24, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 24.
Okay, 10,000 feet, landing lights are on.
Hello? Sorry to bother you, Captain.
38 Foxtrot Zulu, descend to flight level 45,
no thanks.
Speed 250.
Descend altitude 45 and speed 250, easy 38 Foxtrot Zulu.
Osprey 495, fly now to Sierra Papa Lima and descend to flight level 45, speed 250.
So speed 250 and flight level 45.
Descent 45 and speed 270, Osprey 495.
The speed 250.
250, Osprey 495, apologies.
Transavia 7314, turn left heading 290, descend to 1600.
Staat 1600, left 290. We werden helemaal naar rechts gedreven. Transavia 7314.
Approach, goedenavond, Jeremy 7 Alpha Gold, inbound RTIP, descending to flight level 86.
Well, we just need to increase that descent rate a
7
little
Alpha
bit.
Golf after RTIP to Titfo, descend to flight level 70, runway 27.
There we go.
After RTIP, direct Titfo, descend to flight level 70.
Zyper, good evening.
KLM 78 Echo, right turn heading 140, descend flight level 70. And reduce speed to 50.
Goofy Amsterdam's definitely busy, isn't it, since the scenery was released.
70, speed 250, KLM 78 Echo.
Departure for Africa, Island 221, Shadow 7.
Transavia 7314, left turn 270, cleared ILS 24.
Left on 270, cleared ILS 24, 7314.
KLM 221, goeiedag, 24, cleared for takeoff, wind 240 degrees, 23.
Actually, I've just realised we're going down to 4,500 feet, aren't we? So perhaps don't need to be quite that...
Easy 38 Fox Zulu, turn left heading 085.
Left heading 085, easy 38 Fox Zulu.
Approach our Baltic 85 Delta, Shadow 724.
Looks like we're going to get vectored in. I'll not tie to the flight plan up
hello, behind
just yet.
Departing KLM 737, line up and wait, runway 24, Sierra 7 by.
Flume, yeah, definitely busy since the scenery release, and it's probably one of the most anticipated and waited for aircraft airport sceneries, isn't it?
Speed 220.
So, can understand why it's so busy even now.
Descend to flight level 445.
Descent level 445, you're doing 7 Alpha Golf.
Etihad 58 Bravo, good evening, descending to flight level 100.
Hello, Etihad 58 Bravo, descend to flight level 70, expect runway 27.
Descending to level 70, expecting runway 27.
Should have briefed the go around as well, but it's pretty straightforward. It's straight out runway headed and 3,000 feet.
240 at 19er, after landing stands Delta 1.
24 clear to land, Transavia 7314 and after landing, Delta 1, dankjewel, later.
Olympic 951, climb flight level 130.
Continue flight beside level 130, Olympic 951.
KLM 221, climb flight level 130.
We're going to have to start slowing down soon, because the tailwind's going to make it very difficult, if not.
Baltic 85 Delta, wind 240 at 23, runway 24, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 24, Baltic 85 Delta.
Delta Uniform Charlie, ground 121805.
Ground 121805, gusty thing today. Have a nice evening.
You're welcome. Osprey 495, left turn 085 and speed 220.
Left heading 085 and speed 220, Osprey 495.
017 Alpha Golf, speed 230, turn left heading 220.
Cabin crew, prepare for landing.
20, you're doing 7 Alpha Golf.
Triple approach. Guys, line from cool. Holding short, runway 27, Sierra 7. 24, Sierra 7.
Two stations at the same time. First Ryanair 57 Echo, turn right heading 245, vectors 27, and descend to flight level 100.
Turn heading 245, vectors for 27, and descend 100, Ryanair 57.
Alright, I've tidied up that flight plan.
Olympic 951, monitor Unicom, bye bye.
Just Unicom, thank you very much, sir. Bye bye, Olympic 951.
97 Golf, hello, wind 240 at 23, runway 24, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 24, it was out 97 Golf.
Air Baltic 85 Delta, climb flight level 130.
130 for Air Baltic.
So you've got another aircraft just here.
1J22.
There's the, might be a departure. Right, bit of cloud. What's the temperature doing? Starting to warm up a bit now, I think we'll be alright.
Pine Yashara, runway 23, clear touch and go. The wind is 240 at 21, Goose 33.
Clear touch and go, runway 23, pop down, finish it.
Orange is 822, Amsterdam approach. We
There
are
it is.
turning now for final runway 22.
Orange 822, no you are not. Turn right heading 310.
Can we take runway 22, sir?
Negative, turn right heading 310.
Okay, turn right heading 310. We are at 3,000 feet.
Gilliam 78 Echo, turn left heading 060.
Hey, DHK Sweden, good evening to you.
C38 Foxtrot Zulu, descend to 2,000 feet, QNH 997.
2,000 feet, QNH 997, easy, 3 at Foxtrot Zulu.
You're wing 7 Alpha Golf, speed 180 knots, descend 3,000 feet on QNH 997.
Should have said 997 hectopascals actually, but no one.
QNH 997, you're wing 7 Alpha Golf.
SES 5A Bravo, turn right heading 290.
So the altimeter was at stand. Yes, it was, because we were descending to a flight level and not an altitude. But we are now descending to an altitude, so we set it. Approach checklist. So RF QNH is 997 hectopascals. Signal signs are on.
Turn right heading 180.
Right heading 180, easy 3 at Foxtrot Zulu.
Gilliam 78 Echo, speed 200.
Speed 200, Gilliam 78 Echo.
Orange 822, maintain 3,000 feet, expect vectors to runway 27.
Maintain 3,000 feet, expect
We need to slow down, so I'm going to tell him we need to.
Orange 822.
And easy 3 at Foxtrot Zulu. Can we start reducing speed?
Bye bye. Air Baltic 85 Delta, monitor Unicom 128.
Unicom Air Baltic 85 Delta, ciao.
G38 Foxtrot Zulu, speed 200.
Say again, easy 3 at Foxtrot Zulu.
Speed 200.
Speed 200, thank you, easy 3 at Foxtrot Zulu.
Euro wing 7 Alpha Golf, turn right heading 290, intercept the localizer 27.
So manage the speed and start configuring.
Intercept localizer 27, Euro wing 7 Alpha Golf.
Diner 57 Echo, turn right heading 270, descend to level 45.
So, 3,000 feet, where we intersect this,
Orange 8
will get us on the
turn
glide
left
slope.
heading 190.
Where's this aircraft
Turn
going?
left heading 190, Orange 822.
DC38 Foxtrot Zulu, turn right 250, cleared ILS 27.
Right, heading 250, cleared ILS runway 27 for easy 3 at Foxtrot Zulu.
Transavia 97 Golf, climb flight level 130.
Lock start,
level
Outglass are
130,
blue,
level
Cat 3 dual autopilot 1
Alpine
and
5 to
2,
Echo Yankee.
flaps 1, speeds checked, flaps
Alpine 5 to Echo
1,
Yankee, we're holding short,
speed
Sierra 6.
200.
Runway 24, cleared for takeoff, wind 240 at 23.
Clear for takeoff, runway 24, Alpine 5 to Echo Yankee, thank you.
Turkish 5 Mike Quebec.
Yes, sir.
Line up at weight, 24.
Bravo Victor Bravo identified.
SES 5A Bravo, turn right heading 280.
That wind's going to help slow us down.
Great, Bravo. Arrival, goedenavond, Orange 51 Tango, 13 miles from Arctic.
Goedendag, 5 on Tango, proceed to Spijkerboor, runway 27, descent level 70.
Proceed Spijkerborn and descent 70, 5 on Tango.
Camel Cruise
405, turn right heading 110 and descent 2000 feet. QNH is 9er7.
Heading 110.
And start reducing speed, glass ups coming.
997, not for F5.
And Easy 3 at Foxtrot Zulu, reduce speed.
Hello, descent 2000 on QNH 997.
290, descent 2000, 997, KLM 78 Echo.
Easy 3 at Foxtrot Zulu, request reduce speed.
3 at Fox Zulu, affirm, speed 160 until 4.
160 till 4, Easy 3 at Fox Zulu.
Orange 822, speed 200.
Speed 200, that is 822.
So just watch for that speed to drop away. There we go. Fox
Ryanair 57 Echo, speed 220.
Speed 220, Ryanair 57 Echo.
Etihad 58 Bravo, descent to flight level 45, speed 220.
Descending flight level 45, speed 220, Etihad 58 Bravo.
Orange 822, turn left 090.
Turn left heading 090,
Right, let's keep an eye on the wind speed then.
495, turn right heading
Yeah,
220.
spoilers. Flaps 3, speeds
Right,
checked.
220,
3.
Easy 3 at Fox Zulu, runway 27, clear to land, wind 240 at 23.
Clear to land 27, Easy 3 at Foxtrot Zulu. Landing is down.
Amsterdam approach, Easyjet 2925.
Landing checklist. So, cabin is secured, go around altitude is
Hello, Easy
3,000
225,
feet.
reduce speed 220, expect runway 27, and descend
Set
to flight
Ikemamo
level
landing
45.
window. Right, let's land.
220 for the speed. Easyjet 2925.
Correct, and fly heading 110. Easy 2925, heading 110.
110 for Easyjet 2925, and altitude was 450.
Flight level 45.
450, Easyjet 2925.
907 Golf, Mannetje Unicom, fijne dag.
Auto brake low on, we probably don't need it, we want to roll right to the end anyway.
7 Echo, turn right heading 170.
Right, 170, KLM 78 Echo.
For Ryanair 57 Echo.
57 Echo negative, maintain the heading. Ryanair 57 Echo, maintain the heading.
Maintain heading, Ryanair 57 Echo.
That covers for KLM 78 Echo, turn right heading 170.
Autopilot disconnected, I have control.
Osprey 495, right 250, clear to ILS 27, maintain speed 180 until 6.
Right, 250.
Right, manage the speed. Wind's going to slow that down nicely.
Yes, het wordt nu al erg druk, u bent even in uw eentje.
Skip on approach, good evening, speedbird 442 kilo, Seagull flight level 100.
Hello, speedbird 442 kilo, reduce speed 220, runway 27, descend to flight level 45.
Ooh, I can feel this wind.
Reduce speed 220, runway 27, descend flight level 45.
Watch those puppies, 500 stable.
Ryanair 57 Echo, left heading 150.
Touch and go. Left 150, Ryanair 57 Echo.
Ja, Papa India Sierra, u bent heel even in uw eentje. Het is een beetje druk nu, dus u mag zelf touch and go doen.
Ja, ga ik doen, succes.
52 Echo Yankee, climb flight level 130.
130, flight track Yankee.
KLM 78 Echo, turn right heading 240,
Continue.
speed 180 knots, clear to ILS 27.
Right, 240, speed 180, clear to ILS 27, KLM 78 Echo.
Orange 822, turn right heading 180, this is your base turn.
Turn right heading 180, western Orange 82.
5 Mike Quebec, thanks for your patience, runway 24, cleared for takeoff, to wind 240 at 23.
No worries, clear for takeoff 24, Turkish flight, Mike Quebec.
Supposed to fly to first screen decel.
180 knots, Ryanair 57 Echo.
Etihad 58 Bravo, turn left heading 20.
Turning left 200.
First idle, manual brakes.
Orange 5 on Tango, speed 220, descend to flight level 60.
Speed 220, descent 60, 5 on Tango.
Eurowing 7 Alpha Golf, runway 27, clear to land, wind 240 at 23.
Clear to land, runway 27, Eurowing 7 Alpha Golf.
speedbird 442 kilo, fly heading 110.
Fly heading 110, speedbird 442 kilo.
Easy 2925, turn left heading 030.
030, 2925.
Alpine 52 Echo Yankee, on to Unicorn, bye-bye.
Right, where are we? November 3. Okay.
Diner 57 Echo, descend 3,000 feet, QNH 997.
3,000 feet on 997 and 57 Echo.
TC3, Papa November, hold the short of CR7.
38 Papa November, hello, line up and way 24.
And if I'm waiting for
Orange 822, turn right heading 240, descend 2,000 feet, cleared ILS 27.
Turn right heading 240, descend 2,000 feet and cleared ILS approach 27, Orange 822.
Right, I'm going to put a light on because I can't actually see anything.
Speed 180, Orange 822.
Orange 5 on Tango, disregard. Speedbird 442 kilo, turn left heading 050.
Left heading 050, speedbird 442.
And right here on Alpha, I'm presuming it's going to want to know the hotel.
Left turn heading 140, speed 180 knots.
Left turn 140, 180 knots, JT height 28 Bravo.
Oh, well, I have to admit, that felt nice.
Orange 5 on Tango, reduce speed
We've
180.
definitely done worse touchdowns than that.
Reduce 180, descent 45 on Tango.
Easy 2925, speed 200.
Speed 200, easy 2925.
And Easy 38 Foxtrot Zulu, are we okay taxiing to hotel?
Speed 200, speedbird 442 kilo.
C38 Fox Zulu, contact 121805.
Over to ground, Easy 38 Fox Zulu. Since when were they online?
Skip Hill approach, good evening, Lufthansa 5 Alpha X-ray, fuel passing 130.
Hello, Lufthansa 5 Alpha X-ray, stop your descent at flight level 120, expect runway 27, and continue on present heading.
Stop descending 120.
Skipple ground, good evening, Easy 38 Foxtrot Zulu. Apologies, we didn't see you online. With you on Alpha.
Easy 38 Foxtrot Zulu, no worries, continue taxi on Bravo. You're on Bravo. Left Alpha 19er to Hotel 4.
Apologies, yeah, on Bravo, and then left Alpha 19, Hotel 4, Easy 38 Foxtrot Zulu. Yes, Alpha's the other way. Right, where is it? A bit further on. Peter ATCO, good evening, sir. I didn't even see you come into the chat, so welcome, mate. Thank you so much as well for your post-landing donation. Are you working? Or are you on a break, or have you just got home? I'll check out the replay as well once we've parked up.
Ground, goedenavond, Eurowing 7 Alpha Golf, vacated runway 27 November 3.
Eurowing 7 Alpha Golf, welcome terug in Amsterdam, taxi to Delta 12.
Taxi to Delta 12, Eurowing 7 Alpha Golf.
Goldfish Gaming, thank you.
Scandinavian 48 Delta at Sierra 7, hold short runway 24, and contact approach 121.205. Have a good flight, bye-bye.
I'm going to check the chart, see if it's an auto handoff, because I've not done that before when we've come to Amsterdam. Always been told to contact. Alpha 19. Auto handoffs to departures are quite common, aren't they? That's a great departure up there, look. I don't know who it is, but it looks great. It looks steep. Oh my word, Eastbirds, do you want to do that? That is entirely your choice. I'm happy to do it. Eastbirds, just give us a yay or nay. Da Vinci, is that right? I've never come across that. Fantastic. We'll have to remember that for next time, though. Usually we depart out of Amsterdam as well, so never mind. That's okay. We're good. Where are we going? Hotel 4. Alright guys, this is unbelievable. Everyone, big shout out and thank you to Eastbirds, who is... We're now about to do a giveaway. We're going to give away Amsterdam. We are going to give away this amazing flight time per scenery, all courtesy of channel member Eastbirds, who's celebrating 31 months of channel membership as well today. Barry wants EHAM on Eastbird cost. Okay, we will get this sorted. We will do it. Where's Hotel 4? There it is. So don't go anywhere. I'm going to very quickly set up a giveaway.
Amsterdam ground, hello, Osprey 495, vacated on November 3.
Osprey 495, good evening. Continue taxi on Bravo to Hotel 3.
Bravo Hotel 3, Osprey 495.
Right, we'll get to stand, we'll set up a replay, and then we'll do a giveaway. How's that sound? Eastbirds, every stream can turn out to be a surprise. You're quite right too. I need to edit the GSX profile for this because, well, this is the wrong docking system that they have at Amsterdam. So we'll follow the marshal because, well, that's in up.
At 07, hold short runway 24 and contact approach 121.205. Have a good flight. Bye-bye.
Right, so in order to run the giveaway, I need to come off of, we've got to come off of VATSIM. That is fine, so we'll do that now. I also just need to stop the replay. And yeah, looking forward to this. Eastbirds, you're a legend. And absolutely, maybe you need to change your name into the chat as well. The legend Eastbirds. Okay, I'm just going to set up a replay, and then as the replay is running, I'm going to set up a giveaway of Flight Hampers Amsterdam. Incredible shock surprise at the end here. Thank you so much, Eastbirds, for supporting us in this way. Right, where are we with this setup? Lovely. Let's enjoy the beautiful approach coming into Amsterdam while I set this up then. And then once I've set it up, I'll tell you what you need to do to enter. Because we hadn't set this up beforehand. This is a complete shock surprise. Okay then, so we've got that set up. All you need to do to be with a chance of winning a copy of Flight Hampers Amsterdam Airport, recently released courtesy of channel member Eastbirds, is type in the ICAO code. Echo Hotel Alpha Mike. Type it into the chat now. Go, 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 go. It's going to be a very quick giveaway, this one. So, get that in quick. All giveaways at the moment, as we're quickly setting it up, for those of you watching on Twitch, all giveaways only running on the YouTube stream, I'm afraid. But you've still got time to head over to YouTube and type that in if you wish. Eastbirds, you don't even own it yourself, seriously. Oh, mate. And it's a great airport, it really is. Bit of a gust there, wasn't there? We just had to try and hold that centre line with a bit of decrabbing as we touched. I think it worked for us. I love the lighting effects, the strobes, the flashing, the reflections of everything around it as well. So nice, so nice. What I really love about this airport is it's massive, it's incredibly detailed, but they haven't gone overboard with all the interiors, and I did do a video about this when it first came out, how they can keep it all looking so really nice, really smooth, with loads of details there, because there's nothing on the inside, so you're not actually going to drop frame rates. Eastbirds is just going to run and get his beer. He'll be right back, which gives you another 60 seconds or so to get your entry in if you haven't done so already. Here he is, he's back. Okay guys, so I am going to roll it. The winner of this impromptu giveaway of Amsterdam Airport, courtesy of Eastbirds Lee the Legend, is... Congratulations to Peter the ATCO. Is he still in the chat, Peter? Peter said he wouldn't decline if he won it as well. That is incredible. Well, you know what, Peter? You support us so much, so I'm really glad that that has just rolled your way, mate. Absolutely. Huge congratulations to you, Peter. Now, Eastbirds, Peter, I know you're both on our Discord server, so we'll work that out between us and get that all sorted, or even you guys can sort that between yourselves. Just let me know. But a massive thanks, please everyone, just show a massive thanks to Eastbirds as well for donating that copy to give away here live on the stream. That was incredibly generous. So obviously, for those of you also on our Discord server, you'll be aware why our streams and videos and content, etc., haven't been quite as forthcoming as they usually are. Obviously, as I said at the start of the stream, I don't want to talk about things too much because, well, I don't want to get upset, to be honest. So our next live stream, I'm afraid I don't know when it will be. At the moment, the other things are obviously taking precedent, but I am missing you guys. So I will be back, and I will be streaming, and I will be doing stuff as often as I can. But a huge thank you to all of you for your continued support, messages and chat, and I look forward to seeing you all again on the next one. Until then, I'm going to leave you with this this outro replay, and yeah, I will obviously keep you all updated on Discord. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for coming back to our sort of little return stream here. Amazing to see you all again, and well, what an incredible tailwind we had tonight. Thanks once again to Eastbirds. Congratulations to Peter ATCO, and to all our channel members. Thank you so much for your support, guys. Have a great rest of your evening. I'll see you all again soon. Bye bye.